I believe that the greatest joy of leading is that you leave a legacy, that you have developed other people to take over from you, and that then they develop other people. Now, I was mentored by some of the Army's greatest, but I was also tormented by a few. So you learn from the good and the bad and the ugly, I know, but I know that in my leading throughout my Army career, that in doing so, I was somebody's legacy. But like all of you, when you're a leader and you're put into a position of responsibility, the moment you take that responsibility, it's yours and you own it, and you own everything that comes with it, the good, the bad, the ugly. You can't say, well, the person in front of me or the person ahead of me didn't do their job, so I'm stuck with this mess. Well, actually, you can say that. You just shouldn't. Okay? All right? Just because you can say something doesn't mean you should. So you own it. As a leader, you own it. So lead with your heart and mind. That's what you have to lead with. It has to be both. It cannot be one or the other. I say leadership is a fusion of your heart and your mind. And oh, by the way, how many of you struggle between your heart and your mind? You can raise your hands if you want. How many of you have children? Let's just start with the parenting aspect of this. Okay, so when your child does something that you're not happy about, what does your brain do? You're grounded for life. What does your heart do? Oh, my firstborn child. He's so cute, he didn't really mean it. But anyhow, you struggle between your heart and your mind. The unfortunate thing is this, that so many people think when they struggle between their heart and their mind, that it's a weakness. And I'm here to encourage you that it is not weak. It is not a weakness. If you're struggling between your heart and your mind, that is a strength because you're using both. I have worked for many bosses who they operated completely from the intellectual side. And they were smart and they were competent. But their heart was not in the game. They did not care about their people. And I just think there's no room for that in leadership. That's actually not being a leader. I mean, I'm not giving this up. I want to be right. So I'm thinking and I'm thinking and I'm thinking. So I go, Sergeant Marshall, I said, you were going to Burger King. Keyword, Burger King, keywords. I said, all I meant was I didn't want a Whopper, a Junior, a King, a Queen, a Senior. I didn't want rabbit food, but I wanted condiments, man. His eyes are just getting bigger and bigger, and he is getting more upset by the minute that he has let me down because he's such a good kid. And then I cracked a smile, and I said, you know what, Sergeant Marshall? You gave me exactly what I asked for. So he starts to smile. I said, not so quick. I still don't have what I wanted. So what I'd ask you to think about as a leader, and if it doesn't happen at work, I'm sure some of this might sound familiar from home, right? Talking past each other. In your communicating, are you getting what you want or are you getting what you actually asked for? And when you get what you asked for, have you created an environment as a leader where someone can say, I asked you 3 times?